I want to welcome Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen, who was also at San Francisco's APEC summit last week.
Both presidents expressed concerns over some economic policies and actions of the other. But importantly, there was a recognition that we have an opportunity to work together. President Xi did express the view that it's important for Taiwan and mainland China to unify. He certainly expressed the desire to have that occur by peaceful means.
Sure.
How do you think about where we are in this inflation battle?
So I think we're making considerable progress in bringing inflation down. And we saw this clearly in last week's news. 12-month headline inflation is down to 3.2%. That's down almost 6 percentage points from its high. But although prices in general are rising much less quickly, Americans still see increases in some important prices, including food, from where we were prior to the pandemic. And this remains notable to people who go to the store and shop, or rents, although they're rising less quickly now, are certainly higher than they were before the pandemic. So I do think we're making considerable progress in bringing inflation down, but Americans do notice higher prices from what they used to be accustomed to. And importantly, we're making this inflation progress while maintaining a strong economy.
Greg Gunthorpe says inflation just won't quit, hitting the farm's bottom line.
Oh, inflation has drastically impacted, our cost of production. Small family farms have a difficult time figuring out where we fit in the future in this, with all of this inflation.
Here's the price hike since President Biden took office. Food up 3.7%, new cars 2.5%, shelter 7.2%, and childcare 4.8%. So these are essentials. This is not like little extras that you might need.
Many other Thanksgiving staples are more expensive again this year. Canned cranberries will cost 60% more. Canned pumpkin prices have spiked 30%, and russet potatoes are up 14%.
It's super expensive, and I'm sharing the cost with some of my siblings.
Definitely more conscious about what we purchase.
The new data shows Americans are digging themselves deeper into credit card debt, which is now hitting an all-time high.
For the first time ever, the total credit card debt across the U.S. has topped $1 trillion. That's a $154 billion spike from this time last year.
The U.S. Treasury announcing its borrowing needs for the October to December quarter, saying they will be $776 billion. A little context on that. It's $76 billion below the prior estimate made in July. However, it is record borrowing still for that quarter.
We're making this inflation progress while maintaining a strong economy.